All right, hello everyone. Hopefully y'all can hear me all right. I got my microphone over here. I have it going so I can move around because by the title of this video, you can tell this is a wine making video, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I already have some homemade wine, as you can see. But today, me, myself, and I are taking these two 64 ounces of cherry cider, no preservatives, cherry flavored apple cider, and turning them into wine. All right. We got this nice sugar here. We're going to use 3 cups of this raw cane sugar. That should be plenty, I hope. Yeah, let's get to it. Um, First things first, the best way to start, especially if you're using a funnel, start with the dry. Now, I just cleaned these, so let me make sure it's all, dry, ready to go. Everything is cleaned. I don't use any special sterilizers. I just use Dawn dish soap. I've never had any issues. We're going to start out by opening up the sugar. And here, cane sugar. Alright. Now I got a measuring cup here. I'm doing 3 cups. Alright. For 1 gallon, I'm doing 3 cups. So, start by pouring this out. There's 1 cup. That's 1 cup right there. Let's put that in. There's 1 cup. It pouring in there. There's the 2nd cup here. I'm gonna put this in. I'll pour it like that. It'll empty itself. Yeah, we're going to do 1 more cup. I got some good yeast from Ladlin. I'll have to actually go grab it. I forgot to grab that before I started this. It's in the pantry. I'm about free pour. I don't know what I'm doing. It's not. That should be. I think that's enough sugar. I really think that's enough. I'll keep that fresh, ready for the next batch. That's expensive sugar. This is expensive stuff. All from like a natural grocer's type of place. Hopefully, this turns out good. So now we got that going. I guess now it's time for the liquid, huh? So now what you're gonna do, or what I'm gonna do, is take my liquid. I buy a store brand, what it is right here. Cherry cider. Here's the ingredients on it. So let's just go ahead and not open these. Damn, that smells good. I'm going to have to pour out a little glass too, because not all 1 gallon is going to fit because of the sugar. You got to leave headroom. All right. There's one. And I will be saving these for when the fermentation is done. I could just use these two and bottle half and half. Let it set for the second fermentation, and put it into bottles like these. Time for the next bit. Smells good, good, good. I'll make sure I got a good grip on this. I don't want to drop it now. It's good stuff. Yeah, you don't want to overfill it either. We're getting a little close. And there's still quite a bit of that left, which is it. Start pouring it slowly. I think, come on, man, really? I can get a little more in there. That's probably it, though, right there. I'm going to cap this off. I'm going to go grab my yeast real quick. Oh, and just pause this recording, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. That took me a minute, but that was a second for y'all, so I need a beer drink real quick. My hand's a little wet. I did wash this. There we go. Like so. This is a new fermenter, so I had to wash everything, y'all. Now, the fun part, getting all that sugar at the bottom shook in. And it's smart with wet hands. Yeah, this is the fun part, y'all. You can just sit here and watch me shake. Shake, shake, shake to the right. Ooh. Let that settle for a minute. Get that one away. You gotta shake until you dissolve all the sugar in your new batch of wine. I do so for a second, that's why I walked out. Oh, here goes a pup. Mika. I got dogs, so I don't need to get that close to my mic, probably. So if you hear clicking, it's just my dogs. You can see one right here. Don't mind that. Bound to happen. And they want back out on my roof now. So. All right. Nice. Nice one. It's probably about done, but it don't hurt to do a little extra, just to make sure that it's all dissolved into liquid. This will just make fermentation that much easier for the yeast. And speaking of yeast, take a quick break from that. That's a lot of work. I got a Ladlin K1 V116 wine yeast. Now it says put it into warm water to help it. It's about 76 to 80 degrees in my room. This juice has been sitting there for a few days because I haven't gotten to it. wanted to make a video. So, this will work just fine. Well, I'm going to pour in plenty. Not too much. I don't want my shit yeasty. But, need enough. You do. Hey, my arm, that was an arm workout. Whew. A little warm. Kind of got to use the bathroom right now, can't lie. We got to finish the video. We got this. That is nice and clear. So I'm going to let that settle one more time. And actually, you know what? Gonna pause this video, take a bathroom break, and why not give my hands a good wash? Want to maintain sterilization throughout this. I'll be back. It'll be alright, I told you I'd be back just like that. Alright. Let's go ahead. That open. Oop. Stuck on, that's alright. Let's put that back in. Now, we're going to add the yeast that I brought up. The Lalvin, however you say it. I've heard and I've used this brand of yeast before, not this exact one. But I've used Lalvin before. I do not have any complaints. Like I say, it works a hell of a lot better than bread yeast, you know. But bread yeast does work. If you're just using bread yeast, I recommend you just go online. I mean, this ain't no more than bread yeast, really. It's very cheap. But, enough yapping. Let's open her up. Pour her in. That should be plenty. I'll fold her up. I mean, this is good yeast after all. Don't want to waste. People who are wasteful don't have a real life, man. They just waste everything, you know. They don't think twice about it. You gotta save. Save what you got, man, because you never know. You never know, man. I'm just gonna set him right there. Once again, I'm gonna close this guy up. And instead of this time doing very hard shaking, I'm just going to swirl the yeast in to the water. Like so. Now, I should get ready to produce wine. All I gotta do now, put this on, and I'm gonna take this part out to do it. That nice in there. This on. And there you go, y'all. That is homemade wine made very simply. Now, I'm obviously going to take this and just use this to drink on, just to taste what this is possibly going to taste like when it does become a wine. Obviously, I'm not going to add any sugar to this. I'm just going to drink this. So, yeah. That is the fundamentals of making wine. It's that simple. Now you just hide this guy in a dark, warm, dry plate. Well, dry, and don't need to be dry, just warm and dark. You have, let them hide in there for a month. Once this stops bubbling, wine is ready. It's that simple. It's that simple, y'all. So hang on. I'm just switching my microphone position so I can have a chat with you all. All right. This is my other camera. Yes, I have multiple cameras. So now I will be putting him in my closet. I'm going to cover him up with something. So that will become a nice wine. And I'm kind of tempted to add a little more of that juice in. I think I might, to be completely honest. Well, you know what? No, there's plenty of liquid in there. I walked away from my. You probably couldn't even hear me. My bad. There's plenty of liquid in there, I guess. When fermentation starts, gases rise. The head of the liquid will be bubbling up. So you want to leave what's called headspace for that to bubble up, so it doesn't overflow and make a mess wherever you're making this. Now I think I am just going to prepare just in case and put a tray under that itself, just in case it does slightly overflow. But overall, I'd say 40, 50 days. 40, 50 days. That's going to be a very, very drinkable wine. So yeah. I will keep you guys updated with these videos. I'll do like a 1 week mark and see if it's, it's working still. And stuff like that. Let me continue this in a second. Sorry, there's going to be a little quick cut there too because I had to pause my thing because my dog started barking. But yeah, where I was with this is I'm going to keep you guys updated on the wine. Let's keep our fingers crossed it gets working good. Knock on wood. But yeah, that's the simple process, man. It's a very simple process. Damn, son. I'll have to get it out with a little screwdriver, but that's normal. You want that nice and tight. Because the only air you want to come. Fuck, dude. Hang on. I should just leave my microphone like this. So you want this nice and tight, so the only air coming through comes through the airlock. Because any other areas risk you getting bugs and stuff. That's why the airlock is there. You put the little cap on the airlock. It doesn't air tighten it, You want that on there. You can already tell it's already moving because the pressure in there from shaking it up. Then that will start bubbling as it ferments. So that's the simple process of making wine, ladies and gents. I thought I'd share this process with this wine, especially. It's something different. Again, cherry cider. This is the name of the brand. If you want to try this yourself, it says no preservatives or anything like that. This came from like a natural grocer's type of store, as I said. And yeah, that's what left for making 1 gallon of wine. So that'll be fun to try. At least have a little juice in the house, and then we'll have some wine. Yeah, it's already nice and dark from the sugar. Darker than this. Also, there's more liquid, it's more dense, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Hopefully this does its job. I'm gonna go ahead, move it into an area. I gotta figure out the exact place. Luckily, there ain't a lot of sun right now, and it's just the beginning. So, no big deal there. Yeah. That's it, y'all. Now a quick little chat about what this is going to be. I'm just going to post random stuff here and there. Again, I should change my mic. I want this to sound good while I'm talking. So I'll just switch to this camera and talk to y'all. So, all I'm going to be basically doing on this channel is just random, impulsive almost uploads of winemaking. I make wine by myself, as I'm doing today. I do make wine with my neighbor, which I won't really record because that'd be weird, recording my neighbor. But, I like making wine. And as I stated, I make wine with my neighbor, and this is one me and him made. Pineapple wine. It didn't come out too good. I mean, the flavor is good, but it didn't ferment well. Only came out to 7% alcohol. A lot of calories in this. Over 300 calories a glass. And it's it'll make you backed up a little. But hopefully this batch does a lot better. As I said, I put 3 cups of sugar. Hopefully 3 cups of sugar will get it at least 12-13% minimum. I'm hoping for like 15-18. We'll see when second fermentation comes around. I do not have a hydrometer, so I might invest in one of those. But to be fair, I would have needed to test it before and after, so too late for that for this batch. But that's alright. We'll get that tested. Brewery. And yeah. But basically that is all, folks. I am now gonna end this video, and you're suffering and pain listening to my dumbass make wine. No, I'm kidding. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something from this. It's a very simple process. You should not be scared by making wine. You don't need any, you gotta have this special sanitization kit. Just go in your kitchen and wash out everything with Dawn dish soap like you're just doing normal dishes, man. Dawn kills everything it needs to. It's completely sterile. I've never had an issue, and as you guys will see throughout this, there will be no issues. Alright? We got this. I've been doing this 4 years now? 5 years? No, it hasn't been that long. I'm over. It's more 3 years I've been making wine, to be fair. But still, I'm young. I'm only 21. It's a fun hobby, and you can get some very delicious outcomes. So I will let you guys know how this turns out, and if it's a fucking 10 out of 10, I will definitely be recommending this brand of juice. Cherry cider. It's 100% apple cider from fresh apples and natural cherry flavoring is what this is. Each one was 64 ounces. 1.894 liter. Sugars, there's originally, without me adding the 3 cups of sugar, there's 27 grams of sugar in this. There was no added sugar, so it was just whatever came from the fruits. So that's why I opted, I could have maybe even gone 3.5 cups, to be fair. But I was thinking 3, because I don't want it too sweet if it does stop fermenting with that. So yeah, I better get that placed up. I better put that one in the fridge, because there's a little juice in there. I might as well enjoy that. And yeah. Thank you all for watching this wonderful video. And again, I will keep you guys updated. And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment any ideas or any just questions about the process that's happened today. Just please. I am open to questions, suggestions, whatever it may be. So thank you all so fucking much. Make sure to have a nice little drinky poo with me before we leave. Cheers, y'all. Just keep that beer in you. Smoke some pot. And have a good time, y'all. Live life. Love you. Talk to you on the next one.